Are you sure? It's a Wednesday night. Plus, it's midterms. Maybe we should call it a night. Alright, but I hope. Are you sure about that? That's not a great idea. You could really hurt yourself or someone else on the road. If you leave without calling for a ride, I may have to give the campus police a call.
Were you planning on driving yourself home after drinking all those beers? Based on the number of beers you've consumed, your BAC is way too high to legally drive. In fact, it's always a good idea to have a friend to be a sober driver when choosing to drink. Hey, stop!
Hold up. Let's pause for a moment. What could have been done differently in this situation? How do our subjects' actions demonstrate unhealthy behavior? Pause this video for a moment to discuss. If you said something along the lines of binge drinking, trying to drive home while intoxicated, and not following the direction of a university police officer, you are correct. Let's take a look at how this could have gone.
I'm just here to, sorry.
Hi, I'm so glad you called. Let's get you home safe. Thank you. Hey, is everything okay? It's not like you to be drinking like this. You know, we have lots of resources at the university to help out. And if it's all right with you, I'm gonna call the care team. Will that be okay? All right, well, let's get you home.
Never stop dreaming. Never stop dreaming. Never stop
Hi, sorry, this is the RA on duty, and I just received a call in Bartlett 222. Okay, so there's a noise complaint. Okay, thank you very much. I'll be heading over there. Hi, how are you doing today? Sorry, I'm here because I'm the RA on duty and I just received a noise complaint. Is it okay if I come in to check if everything is okay? Okay, thank you very much. I'm sorry to do this. Like, it smells really strong in here. Like, I could smell alcohol. There is a lot of people partying and it's already quiet hours. And as you already know, more and Scarlet is like dry hall. So I'm sorry that I have to do this. I have to call the RD on duty, and it seems like everyone over is under the influence of alcohol. Is it okay if I take a photo of your card to make sure that everyone is above 21 and make sure everyone is also safe? Because we are here to make sure that everyone is safe, and I won't put you in trouble. So I'm sorry that I have to do this. So is it okay if I look around and make sure that everyone is acting well, acting fine? Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, okay. Thank you. I'm so sorry, but I have to call the audio D&D really quick. So. Hey Tyler, sorry, there is a noise complaint, and there is a couple of residents that are under the influence of alcohol in Bartlett 822. So yeah, can you please stop by really quick? Okay, thank you. Bye. Okay, so Tyler just showed up. I'll let him in right now. Hi Tyler.
Hi, so I'm Tyler, I'm the RT on duty. I understand that you've been consuming alcohol tonight?
Well, unfortunately, due to your age, you're not allowed to be consuming alcohol in here. So Benny and I are going to have to coordinate removing the alcohol from this room. Are you going to be okay for the rest of the night? Okay. Awesome. So we're going to go ahead and take this and take it down to our storage, and we'll talk to you later. Okay.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Let's fast forward to our subject's meeting with the Center for Student Rights and Responsibilities. He's here to discuss the incident that occurred in his room, and man, is he nervous.
Thanks for coming in. We are here today to discuss a report from residents' life of an alcohol violation. Did you know that consuming alcohol underage is not only against the law but also violates the student code of conduct? I'm happy you are here for us to talk about what happened and determine how we can move forward together. Can you explain to me what happened that night from your perspective? I see. Thanks so much for sharing. I think that there are some valuable lessons that can be learned from this experience, such as the importance of keeping alcohol out of the residence hall, where alcohol is not permitted, and especially if you are underage. I'm glad you were open to us talking about how alcohol can impact you and prevent you from reaching your goals here at UAF. Above all, we want our students to stay safe. Now let's talk about how we learn from this situation. If you were in my position and had to suggest possible sanctions, what would it be? That's a great idea. Since this is the first time this has happened, we'll go with writing an essay on the risks that come with underage drinking. Can you get that to me in 2 weeks?
The subject of our video had no reason to be nervous. The staff of the Center of Student Rights and Responsibilities focus on teaching, growth, and personal development rather than punishment. Hopefully, he will start to make better decisions regarding alcohol.
Can I get for you? Okay, for sure. Can I see your ID? I'm gonna scan this real quick. So I scanned your ID and according to the machine, it is fake. So I'm going to have to collect this fakeness from you and report it to the police. No one with a valid ID is allowed in the pub. Sorry.
What he attempted to do is actually a criminal offense, and could have gotten the bartender in a great deal of trouble if Blue Man had succeeded in getting him to serve him. Not only would the bartender lose his job and be fined, but the pub could lose their license to serve alcohol, and members of the UAF community would no longer be able to enjoy the pub. Not to mention, our subject could be sued, have his driver's license revoked, and be fined $1,000 per attempt. Doesn't really seem worth the risk, in my opinion. Let's fast forward to his conduct meeting with the Center for Student Rights and Responsibilities. Based off of the 3 scenarios starring Blue Man, please discuss the unhealthy behaviors he was engaging in, how that can impact him, and how you can apply this information to your own lives. A valuable lesson that can be learned here is that college student life is hard, and that making poor decisions with alcohol can make it even harder.
coming in. We received word from the pub and UPD that you attempted to use a fake ID to access the pub. Is this correct? Would you like to share your side of the story? Since this is your second offense for violating the Board of Regents policy on alcohol, the sanctions will be more serious. You'll be put on university probation for 8 months, fined $50 for your alcohol education class, and I will have to give your emergency contact a call to let them know what happened since you're under the age of 21. Also, you'll be trespassed from the pub for 2 years after you turn 21. As for your fake ID, that violates Board of Regents policy on forgery and falsification. We can talk about a restorative sanction for you to help others avoid making this mistake in another meeting. Do you have any questions regarding the information I have shared with you? Okay. Well, thanks for coming in. I'll be contacting you shortly to follow up on the completion of the alcohol sanction. Please let me know if there's anything we can do for you.
Based off of the 3 scenarios starring Blue Man, please discuss the unhealthy behaviors he was engaging in, how that can impact him, and how you can apply this information to your own lives. A valuable lesson that can be learned here is that college student life is hard and that making poor decisions with alcohol can make it even harder.